So being a part of the United Way is really important for us. We really love the funding that helps us do these programs, but it also brings us together with other community organizations. It gets us on the pulse of what some of the urgent community needs are, and just really kind of makes us more a part of the community. And so to people who don't know us, it brings us some credibility because they know that the United Way has vetted us and has evaluated our programs and see that what we're doing is making an impact.
I know that United Way's involvement with Fun City has helped fund 90% or so of some of the things that are going on here. So whenever you have that funding, that backing to help the teachers get the assistance that they need, to help the students get the supplies that they need, to have the teachers spend spend less of their own personal money on things of that nature, then it ultimately just helps the whole entire program grow and run more smoothly.
So we've been receiving United Way funding for 3 or 4 years now, and really when we got that funding, it was during a time of really critical growth for the agency, and so really it helped us take the number of kids that we were serving to another level, and now it just has really helped us kind of sustain the growth. You know, it takes money to find volunteers and then to screen them and train them and provide that ongoing supervision, so that's kind of what all of that funding helps us do, is reach more kids.
United Way was second funder that ever supported us. It was an amazing journey. I literally still have the picture of my first funding check that I received as a grant. And United Way was the biggest supporter because it took a program that we were doing literally out of our hearts to actually being able to grow a program that is becoming a staple in the community. And the biggest thing with United Way is that they gave us a chance to prove ourselves when other organizations or entities were looking for more advanced nonprofits. But United Way was looking for grassroots individuals who were doing the work, were having an impact, but just needed a financial nudge to be able to expand their influence. And so for me, it was an eye-opener. A lot of the capacity building that goes into being able to be a certified partner, that has helped our organization grow tremendously. And so coming from knowing per se nothing about the nonprofit world to being able to have an organization like United Way walk alongside us to say, hey, these are the policies you need to have in place. These are the financial documents you need to have in place. These are the best practices for those who are dealing with youth. These are other organizations in the community that have executive directors that want to teach how they became the way, or how they've grown their organization to be in the position that they're in. And so even though on the surface you would think, well, the dollar doesn't cover that, yeah, the dollar that they give with the requirements help us become a better organization and also to improve the lives of our students. So yeah, it goes a long way, a long way.